video starts with a question to our cameraman. Hey Steve-O, what kind of furniture do you like?
I'm kind of into modern.
Do you like any other kinds?
Yeah, I mean, I like rustic too.
The good news is you can combine them both, and you can knock your sister out in the process. The tools we're going to need for this project are a table saw, a miter saw, a sander, a drill, and a Kreg Jig. Here's the materials you need to build this table. 6 2x6s, 3 2x4s, 8 hex screws, 8 washers, and 4 metal angles. And 4 legs. That too. Let's not forget what the table sits on. After all the cuts were made, we moved on to pocket holes. First step in assembling this table is to line up your first 4 planks on that tabletop, and we lined ours up using a couple of boards on each end to make sure each one was straight, and then we assembled them using 2.5-inch pocket hole screws through our pocket holes. So now we are connecting that middle plank top section that we built with the outside part of the table with the legs. The great news is too, if we mess up today, this is going to Ashley's house and not mine. I love this project, guys, because it's going to look so beautiful and substantial in this room, but really it's such a simple build, and that is exactly why you need to subscribe. You do not want to miss more projects just like this one. Now that we have the tabletop done and our legs attached, we're adding our long aprons, and we just cut those, measured them to size, and attached them using 2.5-inch pocket hole screws. And they're going into the legs and down into the plank tabletop. What she said. Shanty tip. Let's talk about a mallet. What is the difference in a mallet and a hammer, Ash? A mallet will hit something without denting it. That's exactly right. Good job, student. To attach the aprons, we're using 2.5-inch pocket screws. This is the only type of screw that you're going to use to build this entire table. Now that we've attached our aprons, it's time for the supports. And the supports are just going to give it added strength in case your kids like to jump on your furniture. Who would do that? Not mine. All right, guys, we are done building this table. I'm going to lay down a tarp to protect the floor. We're gonna flip this bad boy over, and you can see at this point, it's not so pretty on the top. Like, we've got some wood that still has stamping on it and stuff, so we are going to each take a sander at this point and sand all of that down as well as our edges to give it a really pretty finished look. It'll also help the stain take better on the wood. Ready? Yeah. Go. Let's get a coat of stain on it, okay? When we put stain on, we put it on really, really thick, and we let it sit for a little bit, and then we go back with these cotton rags and we wipe it down, and that's where you can start to see that pretty grain show through, and that gives it the rustic look. So we are done staining this table, and now we're going to add the cute hardware, which will really make this table stand out. Well, there you go, cameraman Steve. You've got your modern, rustic farmhouse coffee table, and we built it for how much? Under $200. There you go, people. Good thing our heinies are so small that we fit on these little bitty chairs. These chunky legs. Yeah.